our final matchup of the evening here at 285 pounds in the blue singlet from Person High School in Hurdle Hills, North Carolina. You're looking at Collin Campbell, and in the red singlet and ankle bands from Loveland, Colorado, Loveland High School, Connor Medbery.
Key with a big guy is don't say you're a heavyweight and we wrestle differently. I get really angry when I hear coaches say that. I got taught by a guy that told me you're an athlete, you do everything else all the other athletes do.
Medbery had a wild match last night. You see Campbell in on that shot. Can he finish? Look at the agility from Medbery. He's a big guy stepping over. Oh my goodness.
And he stepped over the whizzer, which is the most dangerous thing to do. But
this kid is a serious athlete. He was like the state's leading rusher in football this year. He's a stud running back, is Connor Medbery. Was really had a choice to go college either way with wrestling or football. Settled on wrestling. Wrestle for Barry Davis at the University of Wisconsin next fall.
And I like what Campbell's doing here. He's hustling. He's giving nothing to Medbery. He's fighting every position as hard as he can. Seems to have good cardio. And he's also been to all the big things. Fargo, he's been here before. And being a two-time state champion, he rules his roost.
And he's not going without at college. He is heading to the defending national champion Penn State Nittany Lions. So here might be another future rivalry in the Big Ten. You might have a Wisconsin-Penn State battle brewing here for the next 5 years. And Cale's going to love getting Mr. Campbell up in State College next year.
Well, it looks like Campbell, just looking at his body frame, can hang some muscle on that, get a little bit bigger. Where when you look at Medbery, he seems well-rounded already. I just like the way that Campbell seems to be moving here. He's staying within himself. His motion shows me confidence, still looking to hunt.
Similar body style to Zach Ray, the champ from Lehigh. You're right, if he packs on a few pounds, very similar move and body. Medbery's just a horse. I mean, he's one of those guys that just steps on whatever discipline he wants to do. You can just see he's a great all-around athlete. Nice duck under. That's the move that won the match last night to get him in the finals. Hits that duck. And the two-point takedown and a 2-1 lead for Connor Medbery.
And what makes the big guy really dangerous is being sneaky. And he certainly was with that. That was a heck of a setup.
That exact move he hit with about 2 seconds on the buzzer to get here. Medbery 44-0, 123 career pins.
Oh, and now he's got him grounded. Now we'll get to see what he can do on top. Campbell's got a big body on top of him now. Can he defend?
Final 10 seconds of this second period. Connor Medbery's takedown. All he has needed for a 2-1 lead at this point. I'm a Madison native. Connor's going to University of Wisconsin, which is in Madison. He's got one of my favorite foods down as his favorite food, ribs. I just would have to imagine, how many ribs do you think Connor Medbery, I mean, we're in America's Dairyland there in Wisconsin, Jeff. I mean, ribs I can get on any street corner. I think this kid might be able to eat, he might be able to eat an entire cow. I mean, forget the rib. He might change favorite food to cow.
Steak and favorite
steak and Zeppelin. That is even his favorite movie is a Led Zeppelin.
Let's go, pick up the pace.
Yeah. There's the escape. Now Medbery adds to his lead 4-1, or 3-1 rather, early on in this third period.
I mean, I really do like what Campbell does. I mean, he does snapping. He gets the big guy to step. It's just he's a little bit outsized. And I think he's a little bit outgunned in horsepower, too.
Medbery, an Eagle Scout, 3.3 grade point average. All around great student athlete. Both these guys, Collin Campbell at 3.4 cumulative GPA for Person High School, the Rockets.
Now, you know what else I like about Campbell is his statement about special motivation, avenging losses. People always ask, what's my favorite win? And I have to be truthful. I remember my losses more than I remember any of my wins. And there's where Campbell really does a nice job of fighting, but you can just see the power of Medbery is a little too much.
1 minute.
Connor Medbery, 61 seconds. Got to be a special night for him.
Good.
With his dad in his corner, Jim Medbery,
Set it up and go.
coach over in the corner. Seen a couple of father-son combinations here tonight. Not surprising when you have a finalist to have your dad as your coach.
I think Medbery had him if he pulled the trigger there. Doesn't need it. That's probably why he didn't do it.
Now Barry Davis and Donnie Pritzloff and all the guys in Wisconsin have to love what they're seeing out of this young man. Just raw talent, both these guys. Cale Sanderson.
I think Cale's going to be happy with Campbell.
25.
Sandersons are going to. Here's a takedown. We're not done here yet, folks. 22 seconds if Campbell can finish, but Medbery now dropping the hips down, making him carry every bit of that 285. Stalemate. I think about 265 there for Connor Medbery.
I would say so. But look at Campbell get up, and he doesn't seem burnt out, doesn't seem upset with himself, and he's coming back after Cadbury. Again, another double.
Peek out.
Little too straight on.
It's Medbery in that front headlock position. He will stay there, and he will squeeze his way to a national championship. Connor Medbery from Loveland, Colorado, your 14th champion here in this Senior Nationals.
A couple of good heavyweights headed for the Big Ten.
Congratulations, Connor. How does it feel to be a national champ?
It's awesome. I mean, I was here sophomore year, and I mean, seniors just a whole different ball game. Tons more kids come out, and it's a great feeling.
It was a pretty close match. Were you ever nervous? How were your emotions throughout the match?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be tight. He's a solid wrestler and stays in good position the whole time. So I was just trying to be advantageous and just try to take my opportunities as they come and just try to wrestle the best I could. So, I mean, I figured it would be close. I mean, obviously national finals, it's going to be a very tight, close, hard-fought match. So I just tried to keep my composure the whole time and just tried to stay focused on what was ahead.
We started with overtime.